She wanted to rule with an iron fist to weaken member states. Now she may be in trouble herself. Ursula von der Leyen may have to defend her position as more and more MEPs are fed up with the authoritarian model of the European Union, which was supposed to be a community of sovereign states.
Sign.
Miss von der Leyen in Germany absolutely failed as a defence minister. She suffered a complete defeat. As the local media say, she simply failed and was sent to the European Union. And those were her great successes. One of them was blocking funds owed to Poland during the United Right government and openly supporting Donald Tusk as the most convenient prime minister for Berlin and Brussels. She is a woman who, in an unlawful manner, despite an agreement with the Polish government, blocked funds from the National Reconstruction Plan. Later, these funds were found, and it was such an unbelievable and brazen example of lawlessness on the part of the European Union and von der Leyen. Hence, a group of conservatives from various countries, including Poland, said, "Enough. Enough of meddling in the internal affairs of member states, weakening the economy and pushing illegal immigrants against the will of citizens." We need to put the government in the hands of conservatives. We need to practice real politics, not ideology, and these ideological infiltrations into the European Union are becoming more and more visible. So we need to dismiss Ms von der Leyen and appoint someone who will take care of the economy in the European Union. The motion of no confidence in the head of the European Commission was signed by, among others, MEPs from Law and Justice and the Confederation, although, according to information from Republica, some of the signatories are considering withdrawing their signatures. Signatures are currently being collected for the dismissal of Ms. Ursula von der Leyen as head of the European Commission. I have signed the motion and do not intend to withdraw my signature. I believe that the European Union is currently losing out economically to the United States and China, with debt piling up. The economic crisis, the migration crisis, the identity crisis, the decline in security, the dismantling of national armies, a whole series of absurd regulations, and most recently, the negotiation of unfavourable agreements for European farmers with South American countries and, most recently, Ukraine. All this to save the crisis-ridden German economy with EU money. That's the lot, hence Ursula von der Leyen's growing problems. Ms von der Leyen, in her previous term, implemented projects that were extremely controversial, such as climate policy or migration policy, or were unilaterally beneficial primarily to Germany. Perhaps her fate will be decided by the middle of the month, and the outcome is not a foregone conclusion. She is currently under fire from many political sides, and everything indicates that in order to save her seat and her position as President of the European Commission, she will seek the votes of the left and the Greens. This is a trial of strength because conservatives, who are gaining ground in many countries, do not want to be silenced, as was recently the case in Romania and France.